All right, Wolves hockey fans, welcome to another edition of Wolves Hockey Show, the #1 rated hockey-themed show on Lakes Region Public Access. This is the start of the second half of Season 3 of the Wolves Hockey Show, first episode of 2022. We had a lot of events go on this weekend. Our players reported back on January 3rd, had their first day of practice culminating in a showcase-style games for our youth teams and also a road trip to Vermont. First up, we're going to talk about our ESL tournament for our youth teams. Our U15 team did very well down, as they always do, down at the ESL tournament. They're playing up a level at the U16 showcase level, and they won two big games. They won 4-3 over Tomorrow's Ice on Friday, and then followed that up with a big 9-1 victory over the North Carolina Golden Bears on Sunday. Great job by Coach Guerin and all the members of our U15 AAA team. We got a clip we're going to show you of what they did right now. Here is the game winner against Tomorrow's Ice. Offensive zone faceoff won by Evan Guerin. They get the puck to the net, shot through the screen by Case Rogers, Aiden McKenzie, and they win the game 4-3. Great job, guys. Our U15 team has really set the pace for the program all year. Not only are they NEPHL champions, but they also qualified for the playoffs at the New Hampshire U16 Tier 2 level. They're sitting in first place at the U16 Showcase level in the East Coast Elite Hockey League, and they're doing great things. There's a lot of those players who are also spending time at their local high schools and are standout players on each of those teams. So great job, members of our U15 squad. Next up for our group is our U16 AAA team. They were also down at the ESL Showcase, and they played some top quality opponents from all over the United States. They played the Islanders Hockey Club from Massachusetts. They played Protect Ducks from New Jersey. They played St. Mary's School from Buffalo, New York. And then on Sunday, they had another contest that was a battle back and forth against a familiar opponent, to say the least. We'll get to that in a little bit. The two big games were on Saturday. They had an overtime loss to St. Mary's School, where they battled back from 1-goal deficit and a 2-1 deficit to tie the game and force the overtime. And then against Protect Ducks, they were 3 goals down, battled all the way back to take a 4-3 lead, and Protect scored a late goal, tied it up, sent it into overtime, and the Wolves fell short just in overtime, but earned 2 points on the weekend. So great job, U16. Way to get back into the game shape and get back into some positive hockey. We got a clip that we're going to show you right now from that Protect game. Here it is, the tying goal on Sunday. Offensive zone, good puck movement, up the wall. Gets it over to Ethan Abram Hale, but gets just out of the zone. It's taken over by Gage Winter, who makes a nice escape into the offensive zone. Outworks the defense to get the puck back. Day gets it up to Abram Hale, who makes a nice shot, get it to the net. And Gage Winter, our leading goal scorer, with a great finish. Good job, 16s. Sunday's U16 opponent pitted us against the Atlanta Fire, a great program down in Atlanta, Georgia. It's run by Steve Jacobs, whose son runs that program. Steve Jacobs was the former owner of the Wolves, so big shout out to Steve. And good shout out to Coach Morrison. His team really, he's given us some great players over the years, Nate Corwin, Colin Larson, and he's a good friend of the program. Unfortunately, his 16th team got the better of us on Sunday, but great job, Coach Morrison. One player in particular, though, for the 16s had an outstanding weekend. Zach Spacuzzo, a local player from Meredith, New Hampshire, has really been providing some intangibles to that roster. He's a team-first kid. He's all heart out there. He plays with a great work ethic and skill level that isn't typical for a player his size. We're really proud of Zach and how much he's grown within the program. 2 years ago on the U14 team, he was part of the U14 championship team, and he was a leading scorer on that team. Last year, in all the chaos of COVID-19, he only had 1 goal on the entire season, but he stuck with it. He made great strides, and this year he's one of the best players on that U16 team. He scored 2 goals on Saturday and had points throughout each of the contests. We're going to show you 2 clips by Zach Spacuzzo right now. U18 was also down at the ESL tournament. They played their games out of the Essex Sports Center in Middleton, Mass. Their highlight of the weekend was 2 particular plays. They had a great 7-4 victory over Monument Hockey Academy in Colorado. And then, first time in the program's history, a goalie scored a goal. Owen Courier gets credited with a goal on Friday night's game. And we're going to show you that clip for the U18 game right now. So here's action from Friday night's game. In a strange turn of events, it was a delayed penalty. So the opposing team controlled the puck in the offensive zone. The previous play, Owen Courier stopped the puck before clearing it and being picked up by the opposing team. When a pass inadvertently missed the defenseman, it banked off the boards and into the net. And there you have it. Owen Courier, the goaltender, scored the goal. Way to go, Wolves. Nice job. So EHLP returned to action with a road trip to Vermont both Saturday and Sunday. They had kind of an interesting week as a number of players had flights that were canceled. So they arrived at different times not expected on Monday. They traveled to Vermont. They dropped 2 contests there, but had some great performances by some players in particular. Michael Rambusik and Daniel Stefan played great. We're going to show you some clips right now. Great goal here on Sunday. The Czech connection works hard in the defensive zone. Peyton Vachon chips it up. Michael Rambusik picks it up. Daniel Stefan to Rambusik, back to Stefan, and back at the net. Great job, guys. EHL also returned to action. They came back on Monday, Tuesday. Great week of practice. Coach Kuhns, congratulations. Just had a little baby girl, so he was absent from practice on 1 or 2 of those days. But great to have him, that addition to his family. But they traveled to Vermont on Saturday and Sunday. And the highlight of the weekend was an overtime winner by Kevin Johnston. We're going to show you that clip right now. Here it is, 3-on-3 overtime. Julius Crondall with the puck. Makes a long pass up the ice to Kevin Johnston. Cuts to the middle, uses the screen, finds the 5-hole. Wolves win. 4-3 overtime victory. They currently sit right above the Vermont Lumberjacks in the standings. Great job, guys. Here you have it, Wolves fans. The interview you've been waiting for all season. Colin Gorman, welcome to the Wolves Hockey Show.
Thanks for having me. Good to be here.
Colin is an awesome kid, a terrific player. He's made contributions every single game to our EHLP squad. This is his first year of junior hockey. Colin, why don't you tell me how you got your start in hockey?
Well, I just started kind of like anyone else. I picked up some skates and just went to free skate and just learned how to skate from there, and then got a stick in my hands. Pretty much.
Now, where was that?
Down in Johnstown, PA.
Okay. Famous Johnstown, PA.
Yep, home of the Chiefs.
Home of the Chiefs. We'll get to that later. Now, last season you were playing high school hockey.
Mm-hmm.
You were recruited by Coach Bates to come up here. What made you make that decision to make the move from high school hockey to junior hockey here at the Wolves?
Well, I think it was just time for me to take a bigger step and see what I can do with it, see how far I can go.
Now, Colin is, like I said, in his first year of junior hockey. You've really found a niche on the penalty kill. Tell me about some of the things that make you kind of a good penalty killer and why Coach Bates trusts you so much to be out there in the PK.
Well, throughout all my career, I've just been a defense-first kind of guy. So, I mean, I can run the system well and I'm not afraid to take a puck off the face every now and then.
That's true. That's true. Now, Johnstown, PA, it's a northern climate. It's a small town. It's not that much different from Laconia, just obviously a different state. Tell me about what it was like growing up in the home of the Chiefs.
Oh, well, it's a fun time. I mean, there's a junior team there, the Tomahawks, so I go to those games all the time, and that honestly probably pushed me to want to go further. And it's just an awesome hockey atmosphere down there.
That rink is something special.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. Now, if those fans don't know, Johnstown, PA, the Chiefs, we're talking about the Charlestown Chiefs of Slapshot fame.
Yes.
The Hanson
The
brothers.
Hanson brothers.
Now, you're up in New Hampshire now. You've been up here since August. It's been about 6 months. You live with a great family, the Savages. Tell me about that experience. They're one of my favorite host families because they have, obviously, they're here in the rink all the time. They have Grayson, their son comes to the rink, plays for the Lakers. Tell me about what it's like living with them.
Oh, it's absolutely amazing. I mean, the first month they're so kind and welcoming, and they take us out on the boat all the time. They taught me how to water ski. I mean, they taught me a bunch, and I'm very thankful for them for having me and just doing all the fun stuff with them. It's like I'm part of the family.
Big question, though. They're going to put you on the spot. Did you help them shovel snow on Friday?
I'll be honest, I did not.
Did not. You're going to get us in trouble, Colin.
I don't know what to say.
Who does most of the shoveling?
Honestly,
Did they plow? They have a guy that comes and plows most of it? Or?
Yeah, there's like a dirt road. I think there's a plow that comes on it.
Okay.
I think they just shovel the driveway.
We got to help out next time.
Yes, I will make sure I am
Mandy,
on it.
You're watching? Colin's going to help out next time. All right. Now, you've been up here in the Lakes region 6 months, living with a great family. What are some of the things that you like most about the Wolves program and like most about your team?
Honestly, I just love the amount of ice time we're able to get, how involved the coaches are, and whenever you have a question, they're there and they're willing to help you get better every step of the way. And honestly, it was ice time.
It's the thing that's overlooked. A lot of kids, the kids who come in the program, they might want to try some other place, or the grass isn't always green. There's a lot of ice time, a lot of chances for you to get better. One of the things I love is, generally speaking, when I come on those Mondays, we do have those open ices. Colin's always out there trying to improve his game and get better at hockey, and that's really what it's all about. Now, what are your goals? What are your goals for this year, and then what do you want to see happen in the future for your hockey career and your academics?
My goals for the rest of the year, I just want to see the team get better, and I want to see us make a playoff run and have a shot at it. For next year, my academics, I mean, I'll just finish out my last high school year, graduate, maybe take a gap year, and just solely focus on hockey and just really see how far I can take it.
Yeah, well, that's great. Those are great goals to have. And, the thing about your team is you're in every game. You may not win every game, but if a game might come down to 1 or 2 plays, and right now those 1 or 2 plays aren't necessarily going your way, but if you can continue to get better, continue to solve those problems, anything can happen. We see in the NHL all the time how many 8 seeds have won the Stanley Cup, how many teams that were the lower seed beat the home ice team with home ice advantage. So you guys are right there. Keep pressing. Good things will happen. I know that your hard work will pay off. Thanks for coming on, Colin.
Well, thanks for having me. It's always a pleasure.
All right. It's a great interview. Thank you very much, Colin, for coming on the show today. Really impressed with his consistent work ethic, his ability and commitment to his game, and his commitment to his teammates to get better. So great job, Colin. Upcoming events, we got a lot of hockey here in the cards. We have our 15s are in action on Sunday on home ice at 10:20. Our U16 team has 2 games scheduled, both Saturday and Sunday here at home ice at 1:40. And our junior teams, they have a ton of hockey coming up here. They have games Saturday, Sunday, and then even Monday at the Exeter Showcase down in Exeter, New Hampshire. So if you're in the local area, you want to come and check out a game, you might not be able to see a junior game here in Laconia. You can head down to Exeter along with hundreds of college coaches from all across the country and see our EHL and EHLP team in action. Also that same weekend, our EHLP All-Stars will be playing on Saturday night down in Exeter. We have 3 players who made this year's roster. Sean Micah, a goaltender from Pennsylvania and New Jersey. We have a forward, Michael Rambusic from the Czech Republic. And our 3rd player is RJ Semper from Rochester, New York, who made that EHLP All-Star squad. Congratulations, guys. I'm looking forward to getting some of those looks at the next level at that All-Star game. The following week, we have our big event of the year, the JBT Benefit Game. On Saturday, January 22nd at 6:30 p.m. We'll have hundreds of fans in this building coming and supporting the JBT game, and the cure starts now. We have 10 shooters lined up, everything from Neil Ravin to Chad Barron to other local standouts. And they'll be shooting for a great cause and raising money to find a cure for childhood cancer. So make sure you mark that on your calendars. January 22nd, be one of the hundreds of fans here at the Merrill Fay Arena supporting that great cause. And we'll have Jesse Thompson in during that time. And this is a picture of JBT taken a couple years ago. This year would have been his 13th birthday. Every year this time of year, you think about John Bradley and the great contributions that he made to this community. So make sure you come to the game and check it out. Thank you very much. So hockey fans, we're bringing back Colin Gorman onto the show. We have a very special and heartfelt message we want to send to all the people at home in regards to the tragic passing of Teddy Balkheim, player from New Canaan, Connecticut. Colin, why don't you tell me a little bit about what happened to Teddy?
Teddy Balkheim, he was a high school hockey player at Connecticut Prep School, St. Luke's School in New Canaan, and during the game he was skating and he collided with a kid from Brunswick School in Greenwich, which he fell on the ice, and tragically a skate came up and his neck was cut by the skate.
So fans at home, we want to send our heartfelt, sincerest condolences, our thoughts and prayers to Teddy's family. This has really gripped the hockey community. Everybody's been sharing it on social media and talking to Coach Kuhns and some of our players about doing something special with our program in recognition of Teddy. These tragedies do happen occasionally in the hockey world, whether it's Travis Roy injuring his neck in a game or Clint Malarchuk in an NHL game getting his neck cut open. And that kind of stuff happens, it brings it all back home and it makes you think about the bigger picture of why you're doing this. And I can't stress to you enough, in years like this when we've had so many kids have different things going on in their lives with COVID and family struggles and things like that, just appreciate the game. You never know when it's going to be the last time you're going to put those skates on. Appreciate your teammates because you guys are in it together playing a game that you love, and it's not always going to be easy. It's not always going to be fun times, but you're getting to do something you love to do, which can be taken from you in an instant, which we certainly saw with Teddy. Any thoughts on that, Colin?
I think it's just a tragic situation, but I think the hockey community is very supportive for the family going through a tough time, and it's just great to see hockey community coming together.
Absolutely. So make sure you stay tuned to us on social media. We'll have something going up in the next couple days in recognition of Teddy and his family. Our thoughts, our prayers we're thinking about you and thinking about the New Canaan community every single day. Thank you very much, hockey fans. All right, hockey fans, make sure you check out our Wolves website for more info. www.ne-wolveshockey.com